Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sthiti and Gati, changes and changeless. These two factors constitute life. Now we have an option to associate ourselves with the changing or the changeless. That which changes is finite, that which doesn't change is infinite. We associate with these two, changing and changeless, through the medium of mind. When the mind is associated with the changing world, we are in samsara, and when the same mind is associated with the changeless reality, the samsara disappears. So we have to ourselves consciously recognize this. Where are we associating ourselves with? Then the second step, whatever we give importance, that becomes the theme of our mind. The silence is one and the same. The sounds are many and constantly changing. So, we have no control over the sounds in this world. So, what is the option left? We have to live in this noisy world because we have no control over that. But there is a choice for us whether we react to the noise or we do not react to the noise. If we are practicing this, then one day we will discover meditation is a constant spiritual examination that we have to go through. See? Now, why examinations are in our education? Whatever we have learned, have we imbibed that as our knowledge, or it remains only in the books? Like the children and every student is given the knowledge, sums, multiplication, division, the teacher teaches, taking some examples. Thereafter, then some homework is given. So what is the homework? In the same field. So today we have learned the summations. So take examples, that is your homework, and the homework will be little tricky and difficult than what we have studied from the teacher. Now, it is here, it is decided whether we have imbibed the knowledge in us or it is not imbibed. In the same manner, meditation is देखो सुनो मत बोलो. So things will keep on happening. We have no choice. But we have learned meditation means experience without the birth of an experiencer. And an experiencer is born when we react to any experience. So there are two ways. When the sound is heard, this is one part. Up to here, we are in the divine kingdom. Sounds are heard. But instead of hearing the sounds, there are two options. Either we react to the sound, or we do not listen to the sound because we go to sleep. So these two options, reacting to the sound, going to the sleep, is taking us away from the meditative poise in our life. We have to live in meditation 24/7. And therefore, the third option is this. We have to lead our life in a normal way. There is nothing extraordinary in us. Everybody hears, everybody smells, everybody touches. It's normal. But then we become extraordinary. Little bit of differences here and there, difficulties, we start reacting. So, meditation is remaining extremely aware that when we are living in this world, are we reacting or we are acting? Actings are perfect performance in a given role, but not getting influenced by the role that we play. That is acting. So this is the choice given to us. Whether we create a samsar and bury in that samsar, or we live in this world and yet do not get entangled or touched by the world. Living with this freedom is living in meditation. A girl before marriage, she had some name. After marriage, in some traditions, they change the name. So initially, that girl is unable to drop the old name given by the parents. Then as the time passes, slowly, she becomes so much one with the new name that the earlier name is dropped. Exactly the same way. Our present condition is we have been living as the body, for the body, on everybody. Now we start playing meditation. So what is playing meditation? Whatever role we have to play, we play that role perfectly, but we do not allow any impression, good or bad, to be formed on our mind. So, the world is known in the mind. Mind is like a mirror. So the world is reflected on the mind, and reflections are illusory images. They appear but do not exist. Now, if any experience that happens, it is the experience on the mind that of or through the images. Now, if this is clearly known, then what will be the state of our mind? Then our mind will be like the mirror, reflect everything clearly, distinctly, but do not react to anything. For that, we have to remain awake, not going to sleep. And second thing, our knowledge about everything, although through images, is perfect because the images are perfectly formed. Now, the next step is, are we getting influenced by the images? Meaning, are we reacting to the experiences that are gathered on the mind? If, be very attentive, if the impressions which are gathered on the mind in the form of knowledge, if the mind is reacting, then we have fallen from the mind to become somebody. But unless somebody is there, knowledge cannot happen. So, there will be a knower because of whom the knowledge is happening. If somebody is sleeping, he is not a knower, therefore no knowledge will happen. So one has to be awake very much, function in this world, then only the knowledge happens. But the choice is, are we getting influenced by that knowledge or not? If we get influenced by that knowledge, then somebody is born. And then that somebody will react. And this is how slowly that becomes our second nature. This is what we call working by the mind. Working by the mind means living with default settings. When we are default settings in our laptop or phone, okay, you open your laptop, you already default settings. The moment you open, Ganesha will come and then chant a mantra. You don't have to do anything. The moment you open, default settings are there. Exactly the same way, our mind is trained to react, evaluate, compare, remember, suggestion. All these are default settings. And because of that, every experience creates somebody. And then the burden of that somebody is the samsari. Therefore, we are very much awake, alert. Everything is experienced distinctly, clearly. But nothing is influencing us. Now, why the things influence us? Because we have a lot of expectations. If those expectations are not fulfilled, we become miserable. See? So, what will be living in meditation day to day life? That we are living as in a drama. Whether the other actor is acting properly or not, that is his moderation. We don't have to worry. See? The day we stop imagining, expecting so many things, and if that doesn't happen, we become frustrated. On the contrary, if we are ready to accept as the life presents the things to us, like when we go on the seaside, we do not have calculated waves that are coming to us. Whatever waves come, we accept. No, here after small one, okay, not big one. No. So, lesser the choice we give ourselves in our life, more happy we are. And how the choices are born? By default. Likes and dislikes. I like this, I don't like this. I like this, I don't like this. Now we ask the same person or ourselves, what is the logic? We think ourselves to be intelligent. What is the logic that I like something or I don't like something? What is the logic? No logic. Our whole life is guided and influenced by these likes and dislikes. So, don't imagine likes and dislikes will disappear overnight. It will not happen. Then, choice is ours. Whether we get influenced by likes and dislikes or we don't get influenced. It is not possible for any mind that there will be no likes and dislikes. Not possible. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Indriyasya indriyasyarthe ragadvesho vyavastitau tayoho vasham na agachet tau yasya paripantinau. It is natural that there will be liking and disliking for things and beings. And for that there is no logic. So don't waste your time. But why I don't like that? No, don't get. Then tayoho vasham na agachet. Do not get influenced by those likes and dislikes. So what is to be done? Again, Bhagavad Gita gives. Matra sparshastu kaunteya शीतोष्ण सुख दुखदा आगमा अपायिना अनित्यान तान तितिक्षस्व भारत. Any experience gathered through our faculties, sense organs, mind, etc., all those experiences have got the same story. Whatever may be the experience, sukhada or dukkhada, creating joy or sorrows. But all those experiences have got the same biography. Every experience starts at a particular moment, remains for some time, and whatever may be the experience, it ends after some time. Good or bad. See? Therefore, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that experience is temporary. So when it is temporary, what is the option? Titikshasva Bharata. Learn to endure what cannot be cured. This will be the initial stage wherein we will have to put efforts. I feel I should go and give a hit to this fellow. But no, I should keep quiet because I am living in meditation. Initially struggle. And yet hold on to that. No means no. See? And with this practice, in due time, we are able to experience very distinctly. There will be noise, there will be problem, there will be difficulty, but you will stop reacting because you know nothing is permanent in this world except you. So if the light fails, never mind, it will come. And even if it doesn't come, how does it matter? What is important in life is our peace of mind. With a peaceful mind alone, our knowledge is perfect. See? If we are taking a picture and the person who is taking the picture, his hand is shaky, it can't be a good picture. Therefore, we are discovering this ability to endure. Titikshasva Bharata. The first stage of meditation will be what cannot be cured should be endured. Now the next step will be, if we continue, what cannot be cured should not be merely endured, but should be enjoyed. See? Converting the endurance into enjoyment is meditation. Enjoy. So, what is not liked by the people? Chaos. But if you start liking chaos, you will never be disturbed. See, the DJ people, they make so much of noise. No. They are not disturbed. So whatever is creating disturbances in our life, we start liking it. So the disliking and liking will cancel each other and we will be undisturbed. We will not react. We will not like to change anything around us. We are at peace. See? Now this meditation, Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. नास्ति बुद्धि अयुक्तस्य न चा युक्तस्य भावना न चा भावयत शांति अशांतस्य कुतः सुखम. 4 stages. First, अयुक्तस्य बुद्धि नास्ति. A person who doesn't have the knack to deal with the situation in life, he can never be at peace. See? To understand this, take an example. This happened in Calcutta many years before. There were 2 persons, they opened a shop, a sari shop and other clothes. One was a Bengali, other was a Sindhi. Now when any person goes to the Bengali shop to buy the things, that person in the shop, he will start his examination. What for you want this sari? Do you want it for yourself? Do you want it for your maid servant? Do you want it to be given to somebody? Do you want it for attending the marriage? So many questions. And then, what is your budget? Do you want below this price or more that price? And what are the colors that you like? Whether you like the oriental colors or you like these colors. Do you like the big border or a thin border? Do you like it to be heavy or the light? Do you like it to be mixed with the silk or the plastic or whatever? The customer will say, मैं जरा बाथरूम होके आता हूँ. He has gone there to give examination or what. Then another customer goes to a Sindhi shop. For what? For buying a handkerchief. And he comes out with 4 saris. No examination. Because what is the difference between the Bengali and a Sindhi? Sindhi is clear. We all have to be clear. Wherever you are working, remember, you are working for money. Make it very clear. Don't get carried away by emotions. You are working for money. Then there is no problem. So when you are opening a shop, you are opening it not for charity, for earning bread, money. See? This we have to clearly understand. Yukti, this is the yukti. Clarity in whatever we do. In Badrinath, many years before, a big group, we finished our darshan, came out. and then we had to take some breakfast. So there was one South Indian dishes, so we went there. And when we ordered dosha and all that and ate, so one of the Saudi means South Indian, one of the Saudi, he said, why you are charging so much? See, in Tamil Nadu, we get the dosha for 1 rupee, even 8 annas those days. You are charging 5 rupees, you are looting. Now that shopkeeper looked at me. So I winked at him. He understood. He said, no, we are not taking money from you because you have come with the Swamiji. Swamiji is our Swamiji. So we don't charge you anything. Afterwards, I paid him everything. Now, that shopkeeper there in such an odd place, is he there for charity or for earning money? Think, friends. But we are all the time reacting to the things. So buddhi is this. We have to understand where we are, when we are, what is the priority. See? By cleaning the teeth and swallowing that food, stomach will never be filled in. We have to grow out of small little things. And you will see, we are all miserable, never for something great. We are not miserable. See, so many years have passed, but yet I am unable to merge in the absolute. We are not miserable. Or miserable, subah chai nahi mili, are daridri. Be miserable for something standard. See, my friends, buddhi, we should be clear about the goal, what for we are here. With that understanding we live, we are living in meditation. If you are living in meditation, one of the signs is, you will carry no regrets in your mind. If there are regrets, we are going the wrong way. No regrets of any kind. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. The yukti we have to learn. Then, nacha yuktasya bhavana. The second stage is bhavana. Bhavana means we are told by our parents when we were children, my dear darling, you are so sweet, you are so beautiful, you are so nice. Slowly, slowly, that becomes so real for that stupid child that she is really beautiful, really nice. That becomes the bhavana. In other words, we all have image about ourselves. And that image, when it is totally not accepted by the world, we get into depression. So, if we have to have the bhavana, why not this bhavana, try this thing? What? If somebody does a mistake, how are you? Don't take a revenge. Telling him every small little thing. See, there is one girl in Melbourne, lady rather, her son is also married. I used to call her sweetheart because she had diabetes right from childhood. So, they were first in the USA. Those days, these cards were not there. there is to be one bigger box, and when you are going through the um, toll, you have to throw the coins there. So $1, 50 cents, whatever, and then it will open. You go ahead, and on that counter, they out of casual they ask, say, "How are you?" You have to go ahead. You don't have to answer. So she was for the first time there. So that person asked, "Hey lady, how are you?" She switched off the car and started. "I have come to USA only 3 months before, but I have the driving license and this country is so nice. I come from Kerala, and in the Kerala started a big queue behind. Now that person says, "Come on, go ahead." "No, I have to tell you everything, isn't it?" Don't take a revenge. Why did you ask? Therefore, if somebody asks you, "How are you?" "Fantastic. I am on the top of the world." Perfect. Don't go on imagining that somebody really likes you. Everybody likes themselves. Okay. So slowly and steadily, we will do this bhavana that we are what we accept ourselves to be. If we consider ourselves to be, "I am so unfortunate, people, they get 2, 3 times married. I am not able to get even once married." See, you only creating problem for you. Nobody creates. If you have to do the bhavana, like in Ramayana it comes, when Bhagwan Ram and Lakshmanji were moving in the Janakpur, in the garden, so the elderly people saw Bhagavan in them. The young girls saw the prospective husband in them. तो जाकी रही भावना जैसी प्रभु मुहूर्त तिन देख ही तैसी. So we look at the world according to our bhavana. One Punjabi boy got married to a girl. He was very tall, handsome, fair, well built. And a girl that he got married ultimately was a little dark complexion, not well built, but he got married. So his mother told that, "I don't mind you get married to anybody, but at least see, she is no match to you. Why do you do this thing?" So what he will say? "To see the beauty of that girl, you require my eyes. She is the most beautiful." Bhavana. We only imagine something is beautiful, something is ugly. We only imagine. In the same manner, we only imagine that I am fortunate, I am unfortunate. We only imagine I am intelligent, I am dull. We only imagine all the things. So if we are expert in imagination, why don't we imagine I am divine? See, your mind has come to a halt. Without going to sleep. Being divine means attributeless. living in this mode more and more time is practicing meditation while we are in our day-to-day business of life. That is all. It's not difficult. Now, if we are practicing both, nasti buddhi ayuktasya, we have now clarity. Clarity is purpose of our life. Like the example I gave, the shopkeeper. Clarity. What is the purpose of opening a shop? Earn money. That's it. Similarly, the purpose of our life is what? Not seeking God, but allow Him to express through us. This mic has no purpose. It is purposeless. Who has the purpose? The one who holds the mic in the hand, he has the purpose. Now this mic is between you and me. On what ground? First of all, mic has no purpose. Second thing, the mic is a fit instrument. Third thing, the mic has no personal agenda. Therefore, it has found a place between the speaker and the listener. This example is clear. God, Paramatma, Brahma, Bhagavan, whatever name you give, He has the purpose. We are only the mics. Mic means the effect of Maya. We have no purpose. He has purpose, therefore He created us. But if we have our own agenda, like if this mic has its own agenda, you must have seen also, sometimes the mic have the electronic onkar. Or the mic's throat becomes choked. Therefore, khar, 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 khar. Such a mic we will remove. The mic should be perfect and no personal agenda. जो थारी राय सो मारी राय. Whatever you speak through the mic, whether it is a discourse or a disco, mic has no choice. No, I don't like to be used for the disco. I want to discourse. No choice. See, friends, what is the meditation? We should be such a fit instrument that every moment only He expresses through us. And the expression of the divinity is bliss, not blisters. Blisters are reactions. When you buy a new shoe and put on, there will be two things. One is the skin of the person who is putting. Second is the skin of the shoe that is put. And when you move, there will be friction. Then there will be blister on the shoe or on our foot. Therefore, We do this bhavana that the purpose of our life is buddhi, that divine only expresses through our life. So start playing, not doing. Being divine, what it is, what it means. So where should we go to see the divine? Don't go anywhere. Within us, everything is there. So the divine is, the ears hear all kinds of sounds, but do not get influenced by any sound. Influence is in the form of liking and disliking. The eyes see all colors and forms, but do not get influenced by any color and form. In the same manner, we go through all the experiences of our life, but we do not get influenced by any experience of our life, good or bad. Therefore, we are a fit instrument through which He is expressing. So what will be our practical meditation? Practical meditation is we have to consciously work on this. Do not react in life. Do not react in life. Reaction is when expectations are not fulfilled, whatever happens is a reaction. There was a teacher and he was having so many students. Now one student, he came to the teacher. Sir, you told I am Brahman. Therefore, no, I don't have to do anything. I am Brahman. Guru Maharaj said, yes, you are perfectly right. Sit down. Brahman sat down. Breakfast time. Guru Maharaj told the other brahmachari, get me breakfast here only, I won't go out. Breakfast came, garam garam, nice. And Brahman said, Maharaj, should I go and take breakfast? No, Brahman doesn't take breakfast. He enjoyed the breakfast. And then Guru Maharaj went out, had a nice round, did what is to be done. Then lunchtime again he came and sat. Brahman is sitting there. He had a lovely lunch. And he praised it. Oh, today Srikhanda is so good. Brahman is watching Srikhanda. Becoming in Khanda, suffering. Then he said, Maharaj, no, Brahman doesn't have hunger. Brahman doesn't take lunch. And then slowly, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, again a cup of tea, high tea with kachori, samosa. Now that also was denied. Then he said, sir, I have to go to toilet. Brahman doesn't go to toilet, dear. That kind of stupidity is not spiritual life. Wherever, whenever, whatever we are, we have to perform. But the idea is, while performing our daily activities, no dents and dots are created on our mind. Shatrau mitre putre bandhau ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandhau. It is for this reason I do not allow anybody to hang around. Because those who are hanging around, they have a wrong notion that I am more dear to Maharaj. And if that imagination fails sometime, because expectation develop. And when that expectation breaks, this person also breaks. See, friends, this I am telling you because we have seen so many Mahatmas. There will be somebody or the other 24/7. No. You are one and remain one, and therefore with everyone. Otherwise, we are unable to continue our spiritual path. So, when these two things, buddhi, clarity of goal, bhavana, instead of seeking God, let Him express through us. Then what will be the expression of God? If God is bliss, blisters cannot express. If ornaments are made out of gold, there will be only gold in the ornament. If we are allowing the divine to express through us, then we have to be such a fit instrument that only He expresses, not we. And what is His expression? Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. The vision says, Samoham sarva kalareshu name dveshosti na priyaha. For me, all colors are equal. No color is dear or not dear. All sounds are heard. The cool breeze of the movement of the air, everything is distinctly experienced. But we are not disturbed by that. Now, when our mind is calm and quiet, that mind is ready to merge in Chaitanya, pure consciousness. And that is the death of the mind. And nobody wants to die. So also the mind. Then the mind will give you some suggestion. Simply sitting, what is this? Wasting time. We must chant Lord's name. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Again the mind is born. Mind cannot exist without name and form. In deep sleep, name and form disappear. Therefore, mind goes back to Prakriti, to matter. And then all the impressions which were already on the mind, they are preserved in the deep sleep. They are not washed away. Because the mind is still there. It has not died. And therefore, when a doctor sleeps, when he wakes up only as a doctor. But if we are living in meditation, in that the old impressions on the mind will slowly disappear. As a result, all the past memories, good or bad, all events, everything starts disappearing. Then remaining in the present is no more a struggle. Before we took to this robe, we were known by a different name. And once I was going somewhere in mountains, few kids, I was going through one paddy field. So few kids shouted, Babaji, wait, Babaji, wait. So I kept on walking. And they came running, hailed. We are calling you, Babaji, wait, why don't you wait? Then I said, I thought you are calling somebody. He said, you are a Babaji. Then they have become a Babaji. See, the earlier impression, I am somebody. Now slowly, with practice, that earlier name, form, personality, everything slowly dissolves. Exactly the same way, meditation is a slow process by which we keep these two pillars very clear, strong. The purpose of our life is we become a fit instrument so that the divine can express through us. And divine can express through us if we start playing divine. Like the children play home, we start playing. When we start playing meditation, we don't do meditation. Therefore, there is neither a success nor a failure in meditation. There is no achievement, there is no regret. Under any condition, mind stops reacting. Non-reactionary mind is an instrument through which the divine expresses, and the expression of the divinity is bliss. Bliss is uncreated happiness. In deep sleep, it is a trailer of divine happiness because it is created because of the sleep, but it is not actual. Actual happiness is when the mind dissolves. When the mind dissolves, it has no past, no future, no present. Then it is only the pure presence. In that divine experience, we keep on bathing 24/7. This is living in meditation. We are not doing meditation. We are not becoming divine. We are divine. We are allowing the divinity to express in its full glory. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.